My child, today, December 24th, something incredible is happening, and every person working inside the bank is talking about you. The atmosphere is heavy with a mixture of shock and pure disbelief, because a check worth trillions of dollars has just been deposited in your name. The staff members are looking at their screens with wide eyes, unable to comprehend the figure they see flashing in front of them. The sender's name on this massive transfer is Michael, and the bank is in a complete state of chaos, trying to understand who this person is and why such a staggering amount has been sent to you. Archangel Michael is reaching out to you at this very moment, telling you that you must not look away or skip this message. He is warning you that if you do not open this blessing fully, the bank will find a way to hold it back, and a greedy executive is already waiting in the shadows to claim it as his own. You need to hurry, my beloved child, because this is the moment your life changes forever. Right now, at this exact second, the entire bank floor has frozen in silence because of one unbelievable detail written on that check. It carries your name, but the energy coming from it is something they have never experienced in their entire careers. A senior executive just whispered to his assistant, asking how this is even possible. He is looking at the numbers, and his hands are shaking, because the amount on that check isn't just millions or billions. It is a figure so massive and staggering that even the highest security alarms in the bank's central vault activated the moment your name appeared on the system. They have never seen a signature like this before. It is written in a handwriting that their experts cannot decode, a script that looks like it was penned by someone from another world. They don't know who Michael is, but you are about to find out, and the truth will leave you breathless. Listen carefully to every word I am saying, and do not skip a single second, because every moment that passes is deciding whether this wealth reaches your hands or gets quietly taken by someone else. When the vault door first opened this morning, the staff noticed something strange. The envelope carrying your check was glowing with a faint, beautiful light, as if it had been touched by something beyond this earth. The moment they tried to scan the document, the system didn't just accept it. It flashed a rare high-level alert used only for divine authority signatures. The bank workers are stunned and confused, and deep down they are secretly afraid because they realize they are dealing with a power far greater than any government or corporation. You must stay until the very end of this message, because Archangel Michael has left a specific word just for you, a secret that will unlock the doors to your new destiny. As we speak, a bank manager is standing in his office with trembling hands, staring at the screen and whispering to himself. He keeps asking why this enormous fortune would be sent to someone like you. He has no idea that Michael didn't choose you by mistake or by some random stroke of luck. He chose you because your destiny has been waiting for this exact moment to unlock. This is your time to be elevated, but you must hear this clearly and stay focused. Archangel Michael is warning you that if you do not stay present and witness this release, the check cannot be finalized. There is a specific executive standing very close to that envelope right now, and he is waiting for you to hesitate. He is hoping you will turn away so he can quietly move those trillions into an account he controls. Don't blink right now because something life-changing is unfolding. If you believe in this blessing and want to claim what is yours, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and show that you are ready to receive. Also, leave a comment below saying, "I claim my divine blessing," so the heavens know you are watching and listening. Your engagement is a sign of your presence, and your presence is what keeps this check locked in your name. Something is happening inside that bank that even the most experienced staff cannot explain with logic or math. If you skip, you will miss the turning point that was meant only for you. The executive who first touched your envelope is pacing back and forth in a private room, whispering that this money could change his entire life. He is blinded by greed, and he doesn't realize that it was never his to take. He doesn't know that Michael wrote your name with divine precision and protected it with a seal that only stays active as long as you stay here. The surveillance room in the bank is buzzing with activity right now because the cameras have captured something they have never seen in the history of finance. The envelope carrying your name is reflecting light in beautiful, shifting patterns that look almost like ancient symbols spreading across the table. Everyone watching the monitors is completely stunned. One of the guards said it looks like the envelope is choosing who it belongs to, but they don't realize it has already chosen you. This is why Archangel Michael is urging you to keep watching and keep holding your attention on these words. If you skip now, the spiritual connection breaks and the check becomes vulnerable to the people waiting to steal it. Stay with me, beloved, because the system is asking for one final verification from your side. It isn't asking for a password or a physical ID. It is asking for your faith, your attention, and your acceptance of this gift. Michael says that this very moment decides everything. If you don't see this through to the end, The executive standing in that vault will assume you have surrendered your claim. But if you stay and if you hold your focus, the release process begins instantly. Something massive is unfolding right now, and you are the center of it all. Don't look away, my beloved child. This is the exact moment where everything inside that bank is shifting in your favor. If you turn your head or scroll away even for a second, you will miss the biggest reveal that they have been hiding from the public. 3 senior officers are gathered around the check right now, whispering so quietly that even the microphones can't pick up their voices. They are plotting, saying that if the rightful owner doesn't show a sign of being present, they can legally move the funds into internal custody. They are waiting for you to fail, but Michael is standing in their way. The envelope is reacting again, and a faint pulse of energy just moved across its surface almost like a heartbeat. It's as if the paper itself knows that you are watching right now. The officers stepped back in total shock when they saw it. One of them murmured that the check is responding to someone, and that someone is you. The bank doesn't want to admit it because they want the confusion to continue. They want a delay so they can find a loophole. They are looking for any excuse to mark this check as unclaimed so they can keep the wealth for themselves. But Archangel Michael is standing between you and that greedy decision, urging you to stay focused until the very last second. You are being protected by a power that no bank executive can overcome, as long as you remain here and claim your prize. The bank's internal system has just flagged your check under a very rare category called Divine Sender Hold. This means the system itself is blocked from releasing the money to anyone else unless you remain present and aware of the message. If you skip this part, the verification will collapse, and the executive waiting behind the glass door will immediately push for ownership. But if you keep watching and don't let go, the divine lock will open and the trillions will move toward you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and you cannot afford to miss it. Everything happening inside that bank right now is reaching a level of intensity that the executives were never trained to handle. The head of security has just arrived because of an alert for unexplainable activity. He walked toward the envelope, froze in his tracks, and asked why the paper looks like it's alive. They don't understand that the energy they see is the protection of Archangel Michael. Don't forget to subscribe and comment to keep your connection strong. Your destiny is aligning in real time, and something once in a lifetime is unlocking for you right now on this December 24th. Archangel Michael is emphasizing to you right now that you must stay until the very end because your presence is the only thing that determines who owns this wealth. The bank's internal computer system has actually paused the entire release process, and it is waiting for your attention to remain completely unbroken. Right now, deep inside the high-security vault, a final verification has just been triggered. This is a very time-sensitive confirmation that cannot be delayed even for a minute. If you remain here and stay fully present, the divine signature on your check stays active and keeps the money safe. But if you skip even for a heartbeat, the executive who is waiting near the vault door will step in and claim the trillions under what they call abandoned authority. Your destiny is aligning in real time on this December 24th, and something that only happens once in a lifetime is unlocking for you right now. Please, my beloved child, do not skip this, because the entire bank is watching, and they know how critical this moment has become. The lights inside the vault just started to flicker, and it is not because of any technical problem or power failure. The envelope with your name written on it has started to emit a soft, powerful vibration that the staff can feel in their bones. The senior executive reached out to touch the table and whispered that the check knows someone is watching it from the other side. These bank workers still don't realize that the energy they are feeling is responding directly to you and your unwavering focus. At this very moment, the bank's internal system is forcing the staff to enter a final decision on the screen. The computer is giving them 2 choices: release to rightful owner or hold for executive claim. The man standing closest to that monitor is staring at the claim option with greed in his eyes, just waiting for you to look away or scroll past this. Message, Archangel Michael, is urging you to stay until the end, because your watchfulness is the only signal the system needs to process everything in your favor. The envelope has just entered its second phase of activation, and a shimmer is running across it, revealing a faint golden outline of Michael's name. The staff members are gasping in disbelief, because they have never seen a sender marked with such celestial authority before. One of the officers said that this is your moment, and if you remain here and hold your attention, the check will move directly into the final release mode. But if you skip, even by accident, the executive waiting behind that glass door will seize it instantly. Something incredible is happening as the envelope lifts slightly from the table on its own. It is not being moved by a machine or by any air in the room, but it is responding to a force that only you can activate with your presence. The staff is starting to panic, whispering to each other about why it is rising and who it is reacting to. They still have no idea that your attention is the key that is triggering every movement inside that vault. The bank's internal system has now entered an emergency verification mode, a special stage that only happens when a divine-level sender is detected. A countdown has appeared on their screens, ticking down from 30 seconds. The man who wants to claim your check is staring at that timer with greed, hoping you get distracted for just one moment. He knows that if you look away, the system will assume you are no longer present, and he will win by default. But Archangel Michael is urging you to stay with him until the very last second of this countdown. The golden outline on the envelope is getting brighter and brighter, and the officers are backing away while whispering to each other. They are saying that the check is choosing its own owner, but they don't understand that the decision is tied directly to you and your destiny. If you stay right here and keep listening, the check will finalize under your name, with a divine lock that no human can ever break. If you believe that this blessing is yours, and you want to make sure no executive can steal it, please take a second to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment saying, "I am the chosen owner." By doing this, you are showing the bank and the heavens that you are present and ready to receive your trillion-dollar miracle. The greedy executive is starting to sweat now, because the countdown on the system has suddenly stopped at the number 1. It froze there because the envelope sensed that you have not looked away. The officers are looking at each other in total shock, and they are all turning toward the screen because they realize the envelope is responding only to the person it truly belongs to. A second layer of light has just been released from the paper, and it is warmer and more protective than anything they have ever seen. The table underneath is vibrating softly, and the executive is muttering to himself, wondering why the process is still waiting. It is waiting for you, and Archangel Michael is whispering for you to stay until the very last heartbeat of this moment. The vault door has just locked itself from the inside, a move that has never happened in the history of this bank. A glowing symbol of Michael is flashing across the computer screens with a message that the staff cannot read, but you can feel the power of it in your soul. It is a sign that this blessing will not fall into the wrong hands today or ever. If you keep watching and do not skip, the divine authorization will complete, and the check will transfer directly to your name with irreversible protection. But if you look away now, even for a moment, the system will collapse back. Enter manual control, and the executive will snatch it in seconds. Something once in a lifetime is unfolding right now on December 24th, and you must not skip it. The entire bank has realized that they are no longer in control of what is happening inside that room. A radiant circle of golden light has formed around the envelope like a protective shield. The officers are staring in disbelief, whispering that the check is protecting itself and its owner. They don't know that the owner is you, and that the shield only stays active because your attention is present and unbroken. The bank's central system is now triggering a rare protocol called Divine Authorization Pending. A message is flashing repeatedly on the monitors that says it is awaiting recipient awareness. This is why this exact moment is so critical for your future. Your focus is the final confirmation the system needs to release the funds. The greedy executive is watching the screen nervously, glancing at the timer, and hoping that you will finally skip or look away. He is hoping the system will transfer the claim to him the second you lose focus. But he does not understand that Archangel Michael is standing between him and your destiny. Something unbelievable has just happened inside the vault as the envelope lifted even higher into the air. For a brief second, the officers saw a faint set of wings flash in the room before disappearing. The staff members are gasping, realizing that this money belongs to someone who has been truly chosen. As long as you remain here watching with your full attention, the divine lock will complete its work and bind this trillion-dollar check to your name forever. Do not skip now, because if you do, the system will shift into a manual override, and the person waiting in the shadows will seize everything instantly. This is your once-in-a-lifetime moment, and it is happening HT now. What is occurring inside that vault has pushed the bank staff into a state of full panic. The golden shield around your envelope has grown even brighter, and it looks like it is preparing for the final release. One officer tried to step forward and touch the envelope, but he pulled his hand back quickly because he felt a massive surge of energy. He is trembling as he whispers that this check is choosing its owner. They still can't accept that the owner is you, and that your presence is the only reason the envelope hasn't allowed anyone else to touch it. Stay with me until the very end, because your miracle is just moments away from being finalized. The silence inside the bank vault is now so deep it feels like the entire world has stopped moving. The The greedy executive is standing just inches away from the monitor, his face pale and his hands shaking as he realizes he cannot stop what has already begun. Today is December 24th, a day of miracles, and the heavens are making sure your miracle is the biggest one ever recorded. The bank's main computer is now doing something it was never programmed to do, as it completely overrides every manual command from the staff. The manager tried to pull the plug on the machine to stop the transfer, but the screen stayed bright with a light that doesn't come from electricity. Archangel Michael is standing guard over your fortune, and he is telling you right now that your persistence is what is keeping this light alive. If you stay focused, the trillions that were sent in your name will finally cross the finish line and enter your life forever. Every single person working in the bank today is witnessing a phenomenon they will talk about for the rest of their lives. They are seeing your name on the screen glowing with a golden radiance that makes the digital numbers look like they are made of fire. One of the technicians, just W, whispered that the system is no longer running on their network. It is running on a power they cannot explain. This is why you must not look away or skip a single second. This is your once-in-a-lifetime moment, and the greedy executive is still hoping for a glitch. He is staring at the transfer button, waiting for the exact moment your attention wavers so he can try one last time to redirect those trillions to his own private account. He doesn't understand that you are not alone in this. Archangel Michael is with you, and he is asking you to stay until the very end to seal this victory. Right now, something even more incredible is happening inside the vault. The envelope has started to unfold itself without anyone touching it. The bank staff has backed away to the very edges of the room, too afraid to interfere with what they now recognize as a divine act. As the paper opens, a soft melody is starting to hum through the air, a sound so beautiful it's making some of the workers cry. They realize that this money isn't just a regular deposit, it is a blessing of peace and freedom for someone who has waited a long time. That someone is you. If you believe that this December 24th is the day your struggles end, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment saying, "Michael is my protector." Your engagement is like a digital signature that tells the bank system you are still here and you are still the rightful owner. The executive is now becoming desperate. He is shouting at the guards to find a way to block the signal, but the guards are frozen in place, staring at the envelope in awe. They can see the name of Michael shining at the top of the check, and they know they cannot fight against the heavens. The executive grabbed a keyboard and tried to type a cancellation code, but the keys wouldn't move under his fingers. It was as if an invisible force, W are holding his hands back. Archangel Michael is whispering to you right now, telling you that as long as you stay present, no weapon formed against your wealth shall prosper. The greedy man is losing his power with every second that you stay on this message. Do not skip, because we are approaching the final stage where the money moves from the vault into your world. The digital transfer bar on the screen is now at 90%. It is moving slowly and steadily, fueled by your faith and your attention. The staff members are gathered in a circle, watching the numbers climb. They have never seen trillions move like this, without a single tax or fee being deducted. It is a pure, total transfer of abundance directly to you. The executive is slumped in his chair now, his eyes hollow with the realization that he has lost. He knows that the moment that bar hits 100%, his chance to steal your destiny will be gone forever. This is why your presence is the most important part of this entire process. If you turn away now, the bridge will break. But if you stay, you will witness the final click that changes your family's future for generations. The light in the vault is now becoming so bright that the security cameras are starting to white out. The bank's head of security is shouting into his radio, but all he gets back is the sound of rushing wind. He doesn't realize that the wind is the wings of angels surrounding your blessing. December 24th will be remembered as the day the heavens broke into the financial system to deliver justice to you. Archangel Michael is standing right there in the center of the room, even if the bank workers can only see his light. He is watching over that check, waiting for the final confirmation from your heart. Stay with me, beloved child, because the last 10% is the most critical. This is where the world tries to distract why, oh, the most. But this is also where your breakthrough is finalized. Don't look away, don't skip, and don't let anyone take this moment from you. The digital counter on the bank's main monitor has just hit 99%. The air inside the vault is so thick with divine energy that the bank staff can no longer stand on their feet. They are all leaning against the walls or sitting on the floor, watching in total silence as your life changes forever. This is the moment everything you have ever struggled with is being washed away by a flood of abundance. Today, December 24th, is the day the heavens have chosen to settle your accounts and give you more than you ever thought possible. The greedy executive is now staring at the screen with hollow eyes, his hands resting uselessly on his lap. He has finally realized that no human power can stop what Archangel Michael has set in motion. He tried to fight, he tried to steal, and he tried to redirect your blessing, but the divine seal on this check is unbreakable. As the last 1% begins to process, a warm golden light is pouring out from the envelope and filling every corner of the room. It is a light that brings peace, a light that tells you that you are finally safe. The bank manager is whispering into his phone, telling the central office that they need to step back and let this happen. He recognizes now that this isn't just a financial transaction. It is a miracle that belongs to you and you alone. If you are still here, it is because you were meant to receive this. You didn't skip, you didn't look away, and your faith has acted as the final key to unlock this trillion-dollar treasure. Archangel Michael is smiling upon you right now, and he wants you to know that your patience has been seen and rewarded. This is your final opportunity to seal this connection. Before the screen hits 100%, please subscribe to this channel and leave a comment saying, "I accept my miracle." This simple act of gratitude confirms to the universe that you are ready to walk into this new life of wealth and freedom. The executive is watching the comments and the activity, realizing that he is witnessing a movement he cannot control. He sees that you are not just a name on a screen, but a soul that is being elevated by divine grace. The system is pulsing one last time, sending waves of energy through the bank's network that are clearing out every debt, every block, and every hurdle that was ever placed in your way. The envelope on the table has now begun to glow so brightly that it looks like a small sun resting in the center of the vault. The officers are shielding their eyes, but they can't look away. They are seeing the name Michael written in letters of pure light, and underneath it, they see your name shining just as brightly. They are realizing that you have been partnered with the heavens for a purpose. This wealth isn't just for you, it is for your children, your family, and everyone you will help in the future. The greedy man in the corner has put his head in his hands, finally surrendering to the truth that he was never meant to have this. It was always yours, held in a divine trust, until this very moment on December 24th. The silence in the room is now so deep it feels like the heartbeat of the world has paused just to watch you win. The transfer bar is flickering at the very edge of completion. Archangel Michael is standing right beside the monitor, his presence ensuring that the final enter key is pressed by a divine hand. He is telling you to take a deep breath and feel the weight of your worries lifting off your shoulders. The bank's security alarms have all gone quiet, replaced by a feeling of absolute calm. The staff members are looking at each other in wonder, knowing they will never see anything like this again. You are the chosen one, the person who stayed until the end, and the person whose life is about to become